before we do that, I want to read you guys a couple of quotes that Ryan Dunn said. Now, I think he said this after the game against the Nuggets, and he said, and I quote, "Just keep doing my role, playing defense, trying to get stops, and then just try to hit open shots." I love that. That sounds like a veteran right there, and this is a 20-year-old rookie. And then we're going to dive into some clips here in a minute, but at practice today, I think it was Kellen Olson who asked him, is there really anything different that's going on with your shot and all of that? Like, is there any difference between now and college? And I'm paraphrasing here, but Ryan Dunn basically said it's the balance in his shot, the concepts, the footwork, and he mentioned balance again. And and the absolute last part that I love that he said, and I put this as a banner in my last 3 live shows. You see here, the Suns let it fly. Ryan said, "Keep letting it fly."
Your shot from college doesn't look that different mechanically, but what are some of like the little fine-tuned things that the coaches have gone through with you over the last 6 months and changing?
I would say just balance in my shot, and just getting constant reps in that. Starts with my feet. Laying the same way, taking like the same footsteps, get to my shot. I think just footwork and balance right now is the biggest thing, and just keep letting it fly.
So you would say your base is a lot more consistent now?
I would say that, yeah.
Ryan Dunn is letting the 3 fly, but you can tell, and he was talking about how there is a little bit of difference in his shot. And you know what, you guys? That just comes from reps, from practice, from working with players like Kevin Durant during the offseason, and working with like the shooting coaches of the Suns, and really everybody who's willing to help him, and him just staying locked in the gym and getting up threes in practice, which we're going to talk about in a minute here. That's going to happen. Your shot will change. Like I mentioned, he said balance in his shot, the concepts of shooting, the footwork, and the balance. Keep letting it fly. Ryan Dunn, who, by the way, this isn't anything to brag about, but he viewed my Instagram story the other day, which that's kind of cool. And apparently he's checking out like a lot of people's Instagram stories. So he must love the, all the praise that he's getting. And he really deserves it, y'all.
Much later.
So Josh Okogie said, "I ain't ever see Ryan hit 10 in a row. Rookie Ryan Dunn just did it. Reaction incoming." So let's go ahead and watch Ryan Dunn drain 10 threes in a row. Here we go. So it's kind of hard to hear, but apparently Josh Okogie said, "I ain't ever seen Ryan make 10 threes in a row." The everyday non-expert, appreciate you being here, says, "My first live of the season. Let's go." I appreciate you, man. But that's pretty cool. Ryan Dunn making 10 threes in a row. And not just that, y'all, because I know there's a lot of critics out there. People are like, "Oh, it's an open gym. He's not being guarded." Well, guess what? This kid is continuing to put in the work. This clip comes from Kellen Olson, who was also at practice today, and I'll full screen it so you guys can see it. Kellen tweets out, extra shooting work for Ryan Dunn after practice, got up threes with a group, and is now getting a few more up of his own. Are you kidding me, Ryan Dunn? Let's watch him shoot these threes. Remember, this is after practice. And apparently he was shooting threes with a group and then got up even more shots afterwards. Ryan Dunn. Oh, wait, I got to move my thing. I'm sorry, y'all. But Ryan Dunn, please keep shooting the threes. Sorry, y'all. Let me fix my camera so you guys can actually see him shoot. I don't know what's going on. Technical difficulties, but whatever. Look at him. Look at him, man. Keep shooting these threes, Ryan Dunn. Keep shooting the threes. There's some weird people in the chat, y'all. There's some weird people in the chat. Oh my god. Look at this, y'all. This is crazy. Ryan Dunn, dude. Oh my god. All right, y'all. So let's keep going because there's some other things I want to react to. But this is awesome. I just love what I'm seeing from this kid, and not only do I love what I'm seeing, but as I mentioned earlier, I just love what I've been hearing from Ryan Dunn. And yes, Jordan, didn't Ryan Dunn and Katie work together all summer? I don't know if it was all summer, but they did. There was that like clip that went viral. I don't know if it was like Swish Cultures or one of those like accounts posted it. He was working with Kevin Durant during the offseason. And I'm kind of glad you said this, Jordan, because one thing we have to remember, especially with rookies, is usually they will stay in whatever team, state, or city drafts them. And they were literally just, for the most part, lock themselves in a gym or go other places in their state or city, and they will practice. And Mike Budenholzer kind of referenced that. He referenced that like earlier during training camp. He was like, during September, a lot of these guys were in town, in the gyms, mainly working on offense. So I think that that's what Ryan Dunn did. Whether or not Kevin Durant was there, he was in the gym practicing. So, and I think that kind of gets a little overlooked sometimes, especially with the younger players. Like they literally just stay in town. Even Bull Bull's been in the league for what, a few years now. And even he stayed in Phoenix throughout most of his summer and just worked on his game. So just thought I would mention that.
Sounds good. Appreciate it.